Jeremiah 16:19 says at the end of the verse, "Surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanities, and other unprofitable things." And he's absolutely right. We have inherited lies, nothing but lies. The Christian church has been lying to us for a very long time. None of the doctrine which they preach is biblical. They can't even tell you, or they can't even count to three. They said Yeshua was going to be in the belly of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights. Well, how can you get 3 days and 3 nights from Friday to Sunday? And by the way, he didn't resurrect on Sunday. He resurrected on the Sabbath day, thus making himself Lord of the Sabbath. The other big lie that the church definitely gets wrong, and it's going to cause a lot of people to stumble, is grace. Grace is not unmerited favor. Grace is the divine influence upon your heart. In other words, it's conviction. It's how God gets you to listen and obey Him. They say that we don't have to eat clean. Well, you still see the rainbow in the sky. You're supposed to be eating clean. Acts 10, that was not about food at all. That was about God coming upon the Gentiles because of the gift of Yeshua. He came to refresh the Holy Covenant, the covenant that Jehovah expects us to partake of if we are going to inherit, or we're going to be part of His kingdom. You got to be called unto His righteousness, not man's righteousness. Here's some other lies. The church would tell you that smoking, drinking, cussing is a sin. Well, 1 John tells you what sin is. Sin is transgression of the law. The law he's referring to is the 10 Commandments. Like I said, Yeshua came to do away with the sacrificial law. He came to magnify the 10 Commandments and make them honorable. No more will we be stoning somebody because of sin. We're supposed to rebuke their sin, not stone them. You go learn what the Messiah says. He desires mercy and not sacrifice. So that here's the real big ones. Y'all are still all involved in pagan idolatry, from Christmas to Easter, to having the crosses in your sanctuaries. Just about every church out there's got a steeple on it. It's a freaking phallic symbol. Come on. I mean, the list is endless of the lies we inherited. Jeremiah 10 speaks very plainly about Christmas, and then you're not supposed to partake in it. See, the children of Israel got thrown out of the promised land for doing pagan idolatry like Christmas and Easter. And here we are in America doing it worse than they ever did, it seems like to me. Christmas was being observed long before the Messiah came to the earth. Where do you think that passing your children through the fire of Molech, Saturnalia, it's all the same thing. It's all pagan worship, and you're supposed to not do what the pagans do. You're supposed to be called unto God's righteousness. And again, that His righteousness is the 10 Commandments. Transgression of the law. is sin. It's breaking the 10 Commandments. Y'all need to wake up. Our fathers have inherited lies. Y'all need to get in the Bible and figure out the truth and ask the Father to reveal truth to you. Time is short. Repent or perish.